to have that voila moment, the eureka, the Mach reactor, we need it. Yeah, have you ever heard the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same? Well, that's exactly what the mining and metallurgical industry has felt like for the past couple of decades.
Sure.
The good old cowboy days of mining are long gone. The easy to treat, easy to extract material has already been treated. So what we're left with is the more difficult to extract sulfidic ore bodies. You need a little bit of work, to get your recoveries out of it, to get the ounces out. But luckily there are technologies like the Mach reactor that have been developed around these refractory to semi-refractory ore bodies, and the solutions are there. So the Mach has been tried and tested, it's proven, and it's available. It's just that over the decades I have found the industry has been very, very slow to take up any new technology.
Yeah.
In fact, it does take on average about 20 years for a technology to be accepted.
Oh my word.
So like one day for you and I is like 20 years for the mining industry. To realize to have that voila moment, the eureka, the Mach reactor, we need it. It takes time. It's like a huge ship in a stormy sea trying to change direction. They know where they've got to be, but it doesn't happen overnight.
Sure.
But there's a lot more disruption in the metallurgical industry these days, apart from just the difficulty of extraction of minerals. It's now the whole thing is the race. The carbon net is zero. Race, and the year 2050 is the finish line. That's when it's got to be done by.
Sure.
And that places a whole lot of new pressure upon leaders of the industry to come up with solutions in time, to do things differently. And there's almost like a whole new sector of mineral exploration that was always there in the background, but all of those minerals that are required for battery manufacture come to the fore. So we actually just call them battery minerals. But previously there wasn't such a big focus on it in the mining world, and now we've had to really step up our game and make sure that we extract these minerals optimally and efficiently. So it's been a bit of a new era, a new playground for researchers and for metallurgists to play in. But there's change there, and yet the technology solutions are all pretty much the same.
Wow.
If you look at the Mach reactor, we look at really the fundamentals of leaching, the fundamentals of flotation, and those fundamentals are always there.
Sure.
Whether you float in platinum or gold or battery minerals.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter what you leach. But the fundamentals of it stay the same. So the application of the Mach is right. It's ready for this environment. And it's just about people seeing it, recognizing it, and making that decision. But the other very interesting thing in the landscape of technology providers or service providers like Goldore is that these days I'm seeing collaborations and even JVs that are forming between companies that traditionally were at loggerheads, were quite heavy competition to one another.
Really?
Because what people are realizing is the race is on, the finish line is there.
There's
business there for the taking, but you need the right solution. So people that were previously competitors are deciding, let's work together to come up with a very unique solution so that we can solve these new problems that are coming up and make money today with it. So Goldore is also ready to collaborate. We have been approached by a couple of companies the last couple of years, and we're excited about the possibilities of synergistically enhancing even other technologies. With the main objective being to provide a very unique win for the industry.
Wow.